I'm full-blown AIDS, 340 T cells as of last count. I went into the hospital on March 28th, 1997, with the flu, only to find out when I came out of the PCP pneumonia coma on April 15th, I had full-blown AIDS. My T cell count at that point was 12. And I woke up and said I was hungry. They had counted me out, but I wasn't gone yet. It not only was a surprise, it was a shock. I was ready to go back into the coma and just lay there for the rest of my life. I could not believe that this has happened to me. Me? Not me. You know, I have 3 children, 6 grandchildren. HIV? Unheard of. But I was ignorant. It can happen to anyone.
Do you know how you got infected?
Some nasty man. At that time, I'd had prior friends that had passed away from AIDS, but they were all my gay hairdressers. So I figured HIV and AIDS only came if you were gay. That's not so. That's the biggest farce they've ever put on the planet. It's not a gay disease, it's an anybody disease. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not dying of it. I'm living with it. I have the help of God. I have fantastic doctors. APLA has been a definite support group for me. I used to, when I first found out I would walk down the street and I would just cry. And I'd see people and I think, they're healthy, and I'm not. And they might, and then I could see them come into APLA. Oh, they've got it too. You know, I mean, it's out there. I have abstained from sex. And everybody keeps saying, oh, you can do it. You can, still wear a condom. I'm not wearing nothing. I'm abstinence, but I'm teaching AIDS awareness now. Very much speak out on it. Did I think I was going to die at first?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were very sick.
Yes. I was very, very sick. Yes, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, it was like, that's the first, matter of fact, that's one of the first questions I asked the doctor. Am I dying? Am I going to die? And Dr. Wynn says, no, I don't think so. You came out of PCP pneumonia coma. No one 50 years old comes out of PCP pneumonia coma after 3 weeks of being in a coma and says, I'm hungry. I was hungry. So that's what I wanted when I came out, was food. So I lived through that. I'm blessed. Yes, I'm on all the medications. I'm on the protease. I take the Viracept, the Epivir, the Retrovir, which they have just changed me into Comprovir now because I was taking so many pills. And it's working. I have good days and bad days. Some days I'll just sleep, and because my energy level is down. But the majority of the time, I get up. I got work to do. And my work is to teach AIDS awareness. And I run at the marathons, I dance at the dance-a-thons, I walk at the walk-a-thons. Whatever I can do, I bring it out. I went all the way to the curb when I found out I had AIDS. I lost it. I became homeless. Yeah, me and my son used to walk the streets. We did that for about 3 months. And I walked into APLA one day, and they boosted me back up. Because I had never been without. I'd never been, but I felt like my life was over. And I came into APLA, and they said, no, your life is not over. And they gave me a new start. So I started all over again. And I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, APLA. A bad day is when I eat, it comes back up. And it puts me in a cold sweat. And I have no energy. And then I just eat some more. And then I get up chucks and I fill it back up again. And I go, and then I just stay in the bed all day. There's no outside, there's nothing I can do on days like that. A couple of times I've had bad cases where I'm coughing blood. Like yesterday was a bad day. I coughed a lot of blood from my chest. But today, it's a good day. Today's a very good day. I got up this morning, I had my breakfast, and took my pills, and I'm here. I have a grandson that, when I was in the hospital, called me, and it's about 10:30, and the phones are off. And he says, "Grandma, don't worry, I got God on my phone on the other line, and God says you're gonna be okay." This kid is 3. And I said, "What?" He says, "Well, I'm talking to God on my cell phone, and he told me to tell you, don't worry, you're gonna be okay." And 4 days later, I was out of the hospital. So now he tells me when I talk to him, I talk to God and I prayed to God every day to make my grandma well so she can live a long time. That's the inspiration that's what gives me inspiration. Not having sex is my most thing.
Hear that?
That's the worst thing in the world that anybody cannot be able to do is have sex. Boy, I'm telling you, everybody needs to take that energy off, you know. And I can't take it off no more, you know. So subsequently, I'm a little gripey at times. But that's the hardest thing for me. My future. That's funny. The only thing I can see in my future now is to teach and make people as aware and not afraid of AIDS as I can. Because I have found out, even in your own family, AIDS is a taboo thing. You know, if you want to know how many friends you have, tell them you have AIDS. Everybody's afraid of you. You know, I have it even in my own family. You know, I had someone in my family say, "Oh, if some of my friends knew you were coming by here with those AIDS, they would never come by here again." Well, Jesus Christ, you know, you can't get it by touching me or hugging me, you know, and that's really sad. That's really sad, that the misconception. So if I can just keep teaching, keep preaching, because I don't hide it. Now I don't hide it. I was afraid of it, but now I have AIDS. You know, yes, I'm an AIDS advocate, and you want to join me? You know, that's the way I am now.